Today, we have signed 3 credits and 2 grants, totaling to $359.1 million or approximately 36 billion Kenya shillings for the following 3 projects. One is the Kenya Youth Empowerment and Opportunities Project of $150 million or about 15 billion Kenya shillings. 2 is the Transforming Health System for Universal Health Care Projects for about $191.1 million or 19.1 billion Kenya shillings. And the Eastern and Southern African Higher Education Centers of Excellence of $18 million or about 1.8 billion Kenya shillings. So on the Youth Empowerment and Opportunities Project, this is the first credit we've just signed today. It amounts to $150 million or 15 billion Kenya shillings in support towards the new Kenya Youth Empowerment and Opportunities Projects, whose objective is to increase employment and earning opportunities for targeted youth. The Ministry of Public Service, Youth and Gender Affairs through the State Department of Public Service and Youth will provide overall coordination of the project. The main beneficiaries of the project will be the youth aged between 18 and 29 years who are without jobs and have experienced extended spells of unemployment and who are currently working in vulnerable jobs as defined by the ILO. However, some subcomponent will consider those aged up to 35 years old. The level of education of targeted beneficiaries will be up to Form 4 level. This project, as you know, will respond to the high numbers of new youth entrants to the labor market who are presently outpacing the capacity of the Kenyan economy to absorb them in productive employment. It's a unique project which prepares young people for the labor market and at the same time supports the creation of the new and better jobs in the market. The lessons learned from the closed bank finance project, the Kenya Youth Empowerment Project, have greatly informed the preparation process of this project.
You know, it's quite a unique project in the sense that we are trying together with the government to really better prepare young people for the labor market. And we do it using 4 instruments. The first one is trying to improve employability, and the target group that we have is around 70,000 youth by engaging training providers and private sector employers to offer training and work experience in order to address skills mismatch. And that's something that we've been talking about for a long time. Also, with this project, we are trying to help launch new businesses and improve the productivity and job creation of 34,000 self-employed youth. And that will do through grants and business development services. The project will also support job creation of successful young entrepreneurs and offering innovative approach to help hard-to-serve youth. And finally, the project will also support access to information, labor information, and improving access to quality of labor market information, because that's something that will really help us understand a little bit more what's happening in the labor market and work into improving it.
The other one, which also becomes important for us, is noting that the overall target number, which is 280,000 youths by the time we are done with this program in the next 5 years, to also note that in terms of institutional and capacity building will be a spin-off because then we are right now putting up institutional infrastructure. We are in the process of identifying the team that would do the overall coordination of this project. And in a way, although that is not an immediate or intended purpose, then there is a spin-off, which means going forward we'll be able to outscale whatever positive lessons that we'll have picked out of this very, very innovative program. directly to also say, because we also having gone back now and relaunched the youth empowerment program under the NYS. This comes in as a time that statistics are very clear that we have to invest any available resources innovatively, creatively around the youth spaces. I say this because 65% or thereabout of our population is youthful, with over 800,000 of them joining or being prepared to join the job market, which in itself is very constrained. So this project comes as a time that indeed the government is very committed and very clear in terms of the need to invest heavily within the youth space.